Hello, welcome back, welcome here. I don't know, something like that. I have made several videos, and I'm not really happy with how they came out. So we're going to try something new today. My name is Mary, or Mommy Jade, as you see on my YouTube here. I go by Marky, so pick your name, I don't care. I am going to jump into a new world today, and we'll talk about why here in a second. Okay, so I'm going to do survival. I'm going to do peaceful just because, well, I'm lazy and I don't want to deal with any mobs right now. Okay. I like to do coordinates, days played, and then no cheats. Let's put on cheats. I only put on cheats because I like to change my tick speed to 32. Makes everything go so much faster. Oh, we have to keep inventory. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. How about that? All right, give me 2 seconds. Let's get that off of there. We'll get this and that. Phantoms are dangerous, but they're so cute. Oh, looky here. All right, so before I do anything, I'm going to go in here, settings. Let's see if I can figure this out, because I been really unhappy with the sound audio. There we go. Global. I don't even know what that means. Music. Let's go down to 20. We'll put this down a little bit. I don't really know what this one is, but we'll go down there. Global. Who knows? I don't know. Blocks, hostile mobs, friendly mobs, blah blah blah. Other players. I think that's fine. The biggest issue right now has been the music in the background. Alright, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I didn't show it just now, but I did go in and I changed the volume for the background music. I put it down to 20 because honestly, it has been, the music's been louder than my voice. So I want to keep it kind of quiet. I'm not going to post those other videos simply for that reason. All right, so if you're new here, my name is Mary. I'm not a noob, and I'm not good at anything on Facebook, or well, let's not even say Facebook. I'm so silly. I'm sorry, Minecraft. Wow, it's been a long day. I just got off work. So here's the plan. I know a lot of people do a lot of different things with their Minecraft. And I have kind of like an idea. So my idea is I want to build literally right here at spawn. And I want to go out 200 blocks in every single direction and build 200 blocks away. So I'm going to keep on. Where did I land? Let's see, where did I spawn in at? No. Is it down here? Am I goofy? No. Come on now. Anyways, this is spawn point, right? Something like that. Okay, so I want to start right here. And it looks like we're going to have an option of oak, birch, and cherry wood for a home. And we're going to probably be right here because I want to build pretty much at spawn point. If I could get this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's do this. Okay, that's goofy. I want to go over here. I kind of want to get to where it's like 0 on both longitude and latitude. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll try. I don't really care about the middle number, but I kind of want the 2 other numbers to be, what am I trying to say? Like at 0. That's 9. Go this way. Okay, so now, go this way. Okay, so let's keep going this way. No. I know I'm not going to be exactly at spawn, but I want to make it at 0, and I'll tell you why. Let's go back this way. No. No. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is make these exactly 200 blocks apart. And I know that sounds extremely goofy, but it's kind of a thing I just want to try. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Wait. Go back this way. Boom. Right there. Okay. So, there we go. I'm going to make that our spawn point. And let's get rid of some of these trees. That's all I really wanted to do, was get to where it was 0 and 0. So that way, whenever I start going out in 200 blocks, I can figure, like, do it really easily. And I'll explain what I mean here in a minute. I have to build within 199 blocks of this block right here. So that's my plan. And you can say, that's kind of goofy. Why are you doing that? Well, I mean, why not try something different? I mean, I want to do something different. Okay, I'll put this right here. Okie dokie. Some of these. Maybe that. Get a pickaxe. And we're going to do this. We're going to go straight down, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I want to get away from there. Let's go. Let's go straight in here. Wow, that's goofy. Okay. Don't want to ruin my tools quite yet. What I'm doing is I'm looking for that right there. Hello. I'm gonna get me some cobblestone and get my tools going. Alright. Alright. So there is a little bit of noise here in the background in my house. If you happen to hear like a bell sound, that is my daughter's kitten. She is over here running amok. She's acting crazy. And I just actually rescued another cat. And she is terrorizing that poor cat. And she wants to play my daughter's kitten. She's really teeny tiny, like 3 or 4 months old. And the new cat I got, I'd say she's probably a year old. So we're going to just try to make them get along. Who knows? Okay, so we've got that and that. I need to get a few more pieces. So let's see if I could get enough to make some more tools. Alright. I got 11. I don't know. So like I was saying, I have been playing about 2 years. And I'm not that advanced. I know the basics. And that's all I can do, really. I don't claim to be a professional. I've never even fought any of the big mobs. Nope. No thank you. I can kill, bad mobs. I can kill the boogeyman. But I do not like to do anything real big and fancy. I'm going to have to remember to watch these trees. It's not my goal to, beat the game or anything. Maybe if I advance some more, who knows? But I really don't care about that right now. Okay, so it's gonna get late. Let's go see if we can find a couple of sheep. Maybe 3 sheep, because that's how many we need. There's a cow. Hey, can I pet you? Come here. Thank you. You're so sweet. A derpy sheep. Derpy! Let's see. What else can we do? Any more? There's some bees. We don't want to mess with them. But I love all these flowers. It's so pretty. Oh, there's so many bee nests. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Alright. Do you see any other animals? They probably knew I was like going on the killing rampage. That's okay. Oh, hello. Okay, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Ooh, nice. What color do we want? I kind of prefer blue, but well, I wonder if you can. I see you. I'm coming for you. Thank you for your donation. Okay, so that's fine. I need one more sheep. One more sheepy sheep. Did I just see a pig? I thought I saw a piggy. I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna make this my forever world, but I am gonna kind of use it to the best of my ability so that it doesn't get boring. I just want to be able to, hey look, I found my place. I just want to be able to feel good about what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I wish I had this one. Oh, there's no bueno. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's make some more planks. The other thing I'm going to be doing while I'm on here is if I do something that's, like I learned from somebody else, I am going to give them credit where credit is due. I thought we got more than 2 sheep. Ruh-roh. Okay. I'm going in here because I don't like to play with mobs. Yes, I am a huge wimp. Alright. Don't judge me. Alright. I really did think that I got more than 1 or more than 2. Total debt. I really should have been working on getting coal, right? Okay, now, I'm gonna watch for mobs. The only thing really I gotta watch for is baby zombies and piters. Yes, I am hiding in a hole. Do not judge me. If you heard that yelp, that was my puppy, because he's playing with the cat, and he got told about himself. All right, well, let's put one there. Maybe if they don't see me. No, I'm really not that big of a wimp. I just don't have the tools I want right now. I am kind of a wimp. I don't know. Whatever. Don't judge me. I should have brought my box or my doohickey. Oh, you know what? Hey, I got an idea. I'm smart. Can I do this? Or am I... I'm not smart. I'm not smart. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see how. Let's get rid of some birch. Who likes birch anyway? Only about maybe 4%? I don't know. I'm just joking. About 4% of people. I haven't heard any mobs. Where's the baby sheep? Where's your mom? Where's your mom, kid? Where's your mom? Yeah, I decided to be a little bit brave. I want to make a bed. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I'm silly. Dude, I put it on peaceful. I am an idiot. Okay, well, cool. Wow. Sometimes my brain just don't work. Okay, well, that's fine. It's on peaceful, you goof. Okay, that's why nothing is, spawning. Alright, so what we need to do, first of all, figure out where in tarnation I was at. I need to make it more visible. Good thing I know how to use, what do we call that silly thing? Nope, not that way. This way. Coordinates, yeah. Okay. So, do I go this way? Yeah. Yes, I do. There's some bees. If you please. I don't know how I lost my place. Get out of my way. Yes, I'm losing my mind. Oh my goodness. I am absolutely losing it. Alright, thank you, silly goose. How am I so smart? Okay, thank you for being so ornery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some torches. Once I've got that all cooked up, make some torches, and I'm going to mark exactly where we are. I'm going to cut down a few, not all the trees, but a few of them. I want to be able to see the water. Yo, what's it? A water bottle. So I have this horrible memory and I never remember what I talk about. So correct me if I'm being redundant. Just tell me. I'm very open to questions. If anyone wants to know things about me, if you don't know me, ask questions. If you want to roast me, okay, cool. That's cool. If you want to help me out and give me advice, cool. Let's do that too. I don't care. The way I see it, haters are fans too. And if you're nice, you're nice. If you're Mean? Well, really, that's your problem, not mine. It doesn't affect me. I'm not going to be upset about you talking rudely. Honestly, it doesn't affect me. Alright then, so let's get this taken down. Because, like, who wants birch anyways? See how that tick speed? Oh, it's so amazing. It just, everything disintegrates so fast. I love it. Looks like I'm going to have to fix some holes around here. Flatten this out just a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's get back up here. Let's see, I want to stand at my 0. Look, I think we could take down a few trees over there. I'm not going to bother the flowers because I love my flowers. I don't know, we might change it up a little bit. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go, yeah, this is really too bumpy and heely. I think I might have to change some of that. On this day, which is, what day is this? November 5th, I applied for another job today. I'm kind of hired at another job. I have a job, but I'm hired at another one. And the manager doesn't have time to train me. She's in different cities and she's unable to train me. And I'm like, well, I kind of need a job now. So I applied for a new job today. I've already talked to the manager. And who knows? Wish me luck. You just never know if you're going to get hired. And with this lovely economy, I kind of can't wait to get another job. I gotta make bills. Bills are the only people that, really come after me. Haha, I'm so funny. Don't ever aspire to be an adult. It's really a bad idea. Adulting is hard. So, again, I'm going to say, if I haven't said it already, I am perfectly open to any questions, comments, advice, roasting, whatever you want. If you want to know something, ask it. I'll try to answer a few things. I'm 42, female, and I have 3 kids. Oldest is 22, youngest is 13. I do play with the oldest and my youngest, my daughter, every once in a while. She'll be on here. She may join my world, who knows. She's kind of here and there with playing Minecraft. We have a pretty terrible connection here where I live, and it's really annoying to try to play together. Our worlds are constantly crashing, so we'll see. See, I don't know. What else do you want to know? All kinds of stuff. I have dogs, I have cats, and my mom has dogs. I have 3 cats and 2 dogs. Okay, look how pretty that was. It just goes kaboom boom. Alright. Alright then, so let's pick up our little yard. And then we're going to go back over and stand at the 0 spawn. I know it's not exactly my spawn point, but we're going to go back over there and stand and see how it looks. I imagine we're going to have to do a little bit more tree cuttings. Okie dokie. Now where? Beep, beep, beep. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Okay. I got a lot of stuff to pick up. I guess we should go ahead and make a chest. Let me see. If we're standing here. Oh, that's pretty. I still think a few trees could come down And I'm not going to make a very big house. So my goal here is I get to 0, 0 here. Okay. And this is my 0 block. See? The ones on both sides of my position. So 0, 0. And I want to build everything that I could possibly want within 199 blocks of here in every direction. So I can use all of that wood and anything up, down, left, right, everywhere. But after 200 blocks, whether it's in the same biome or not, I cannot use it. After block 199. Once it hits 200, I'm not going to use it. So what I'm going to do here, since I like how this looks, I'm going to probably clear this way. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll clear that way. And so that I can start flattening it out and make a house. That would be my dog. That is Jeepers. And you'll get to hear a lot about him. He is a goofy dog. What time is it? Nobody should be here, but they are goofy. So, that's Jeepers. Riker is the puppy. And, yeah. Well, oh, I don't need that. You don't need that. Okay. I'm not going to even go outside. I don't care, goofy dogs. Cut down a few more trees. When my axe breaks, we'll just, my next one, I think I got 3 axes. But whenever they finally break, we'll get a shovel, and I might go mining here in a minute and try and find some iron. Anyway, so how long have you guys been playing? And how old are you guys? Are you masters? Are you noobs? Are you somewhere in between like me? I follow this one woman. I'll have to look up her exact name, but she's like Granny something or other, and she's pretty new. I think she only started like this year, but she is so funny. And I like watching the first time playing Minecraft videos. Oh my gosh, they get me every time. They're hilarious. Watching people learn, maybe I should stay out of the water. Watching people learn and hearing people, they're so goofy. Okay. I'm going to try to leave the big trees. I really like the big trees. They're so pretty. And take down the shorter ones. So it sounds like the background music is not terribly high. Leave you. Get you. Okay. Let's see. Leave that one. What I'm trying to do is kind of clear the front, like the coast, I guess you would call it, the edge. I don't want all these trees right up close to the water. Plus, we're going to need a lot of wood. Wood is a good thing. Birch, we'll probably only use birch for, I don't know, maybe fences and stuff. I don't want to use it in the house build. I gotta go all the way through and catch all of my, or pick up all my debris. Okay, now, hey, thank you. I need that. Alright, let's see here. No, I want to keep going. We're just going to keep going until this one breaks. So once I've got all these trees down, at least the majority of them, I'll go ahead and start just kind of changing things up. I want to fill in some holes, maybe move some flowers. I think this one would be a really good world to have a cool little greenhouse. Maybe. And I really don't have a style, a building style. I'd say it is most comparable to Lame Noob. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds exactly right. I can do better than a poop hut, mud hut, but I'm really not good at building. My buildings always look so silly. But, oh well. They cover my head. That's kind of the biggest thing. Okay, so, getting there. I'm going to take this one out. I think there's a few big ones around here. We're going to have to go drop off some of this stuff too. Okay. Did I get it all? Yes. Okay. Gosh, there's so many flowers. Absolutely love this place. I really don't want to touch any of the flowers. Do we have we have one. Really? So do I need you? I think I need you. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, so oh gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, let's do this. Where did I leave biscuits? Okay, sorry. There was a minor delay there. Okay, let's go back in here. My mom stopped over for some chili I made yesterday. We're always all sharing food. Share and share alike. There we go. Get that one. And eventually I'll probably go ahead and make a better color bed. That silly goose. You're a pitiful kitty? She's a pitiful kitty. She wants outside. Meow, kitty. I'm not gonna let her out. She'll be fine. But the new cat's, her name is Selena. And then my daughter's cat is Puffy. And I've got an old lady. She's, I think she's going on 5. But her name is Trudy. And then I've got a 3-year-old pointer dog. And I've got how many months is he now? I don't know. 4, almost 5-month-old Aussie Doodle. He's gray and black and white and brown. Looks like an Australian Shepherd, but a little bit different. What am I doing? Uh-oh. The kitty cat say meow meow. I kind of want to get rid of some of these trees over here and some more of this. I think what I will do, I'm going to put some stuff out over here. First of all, let's put you there, you there. I don't need you anymore. We've got a couple stacks of wood here, so we'll get rid of them real quick. Oh, hello, Selena. Hi, baby girl. Oh, hello. Do you want pets? Well, honey, I'm sorry. I'm kind of busy here. She's convinced that she needs a pet. What are you doing? What are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm trying to get your attention because I want outside. She's so pretty. Alright, booger butt, quit. No, I don't want to play. Go away. Let's make one of these. Okay. I think I'm going to start in this direction. I'll go ahead and fill this in. So, I think this will be our main level here. And so let's see how far back this. I don't really want to get rid of all this. I really just want to fill some of this in, not all of it. Pardon me. Oh, goodness. Well, what on earth is going on there? Oh my gosh, I can never... listen. I'm half retarded. Thank you. Good Lord. Okay. Why is this? Why are you acting silly? Let's get this. How about that? Okay. Straighten this out just a wee bit. A wee little bit. I don't care. I might even take this sand. Well, okay, first of all, let's fill this in. Hi, Riker. He's my boy. I had a service dog that passed away just going on a year ago, actually. It was very, very tragic how she died. I got her spayed, and at the time, I didn't have the money to get her antibiotics. And I thought, as long as I keep her healthy and fed right and keep an eye on her incision area, I really thought she would be fine. And stupid me, I lost her because of that. But there's quite literally nothing I could have done. By the time I knew it was wrong, it was already too late. She was my service dog. She was 7.5. Jolene, she was a beautiful white pit bull mix. And it still kills me to this day. I know I messed up. And, there's not really anything I could have done. I'm not a wealthy person. And I had a volunteer. They did pay for her to get spayed. But unfortunately, they didn't pay for her medication. And it was $200 or $300. And I was sitting there with like $20 in my bank. I'm like, well, I cannot afford to get that right now. And, I got paid the next day, but I also had bills due the next day. And I literally work paycheck to paycheck and barely make that even. I don't really think I want to talk to you right now there, good sir. But you live and you learn, in reference to Jolene. You live and learn. Your life's not perfect. And sometimes things happen out of your control. I had a really good life and I was doing good. And I came into hard times last year. and I actually ended up losing my home, spending a little time homeless. No, I'm not looking for pity. Believe me, I don't even care about pity. It is not my thing, but just so that you know kind of who I am, I know I'm kind of just going on. It's kind of when I'm working, this is what I do. I just kind of talk, but so I spent a little bit of time homeless. I'm doing better now, but not great. Really not horrible, but not great. I'm making it. Barely, but I am. But in reference to Joey, she was my good girl, and I still visit her. She's buried under a beautiful cherry tree right outside my house. And I talk to her almost every day, really. When I'm going to bed at night, I head out the door and I'm like, "Good night, Joey." And she was my baby girl. And I just, things happen. I can't change it now. And it is what it is. How far does this go? Oh, okay. That works. Got a stack. Dunk. Yoink. I don't know. I'm gonna kind of get off that subject, but I'm willing to talk about other stuff if you guys have any questions. Honestly, I don't want to talk about, my situation as in, trying to get pity or anything. Don't even take me like that. I've lived long enough to know that I don't need anyone's pity. I just need to work a little bit harder and do the right thing from now on. Do what's necessary. Alright. Getting there. I want to make this nice and flat. At least on the level that my bed is on. Okay. I hate taking out these flowers. It's kind of killing me. Okay, let's see here. Now I don't really have to fill in this level, but I prefer to. Because if I don't, we'll have mob spawning. And I don't want any mob spawning. I think I'm going to take out. Maybe. Kind of here. Go straight across. Or not. I mean, whatever. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. And then maybe we'll do a little bit more. Depending on how far we get here with this dirt. I'm probably going to clean out more trees over on this side too. I like having a nice big open view. And then I'll add in trees or hedges or something, once I feel like it. It needs a little bit. So, tell me about your old self whenever, if you want to. I'm not going to be the one to ask you to like and subscribe or anything like that. What you want to do, that's cool. If you want to hang out and subscribe, cool. Nice to see you, nice to know you. If you don't, I'm okay with that. I don't really care. I'm not really looking to become famous. I'm not looking to gain anything financially or anything. I like to have friends. I do have a lot of friends on here. I have a lot of Minecraft creators that, well, not a lot. Okay, like 4. But still, that's a lot to me. I don't have any friends IRL. That was part of my, I don't know, like thing that happened in my life recently. I found out who my real friends were and ended up cutting off a ton of people that were talking badly behind my back, and well, those aren't real friends. So bye. I went ahead and kicked them out of my life. I ran off and disappeared. A lot of people actually don't know where I live. I live in my town, and I'll tell them, I still live in that town. they're like, where? And I'm like, oh, Nunya? I live right on the other side of Nunya. Right here in Gordon. What country? What state? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But that's where I live. Yeah. I have a lot of what I would call associations. I don't call them friends anymore. I think I have more friends here on YouTube and Facebook than I do anywhere else. Because I really just don't talk to anyone anymore. I totally dread, and I do mean dread, going to Walmart or any other store when I need something. I'm like, ugh, I'd rather just order it. I don't want to talk to people. And people ruin that for me. Like, I'm not a hermit. I'm not a shy or anything person. I just really don't like being deceived and lied to and talked about behind my back. So, people earn their place in my life. I used to be a people pleaser, and now I am mom, and I'm a daughter, and that's it. A dog mom, of course, and I've got my pups. But I don't reach out to anyone. I quit reaching out to people 2 years ago, and the only time they ever talk to me is when they see me in town. They're like, wow, where have you been? I'm like, been around. Certainly been around. But, yep, that's how it is. Sadly, that's what the world has come to these days. And I don't want to put my trust in anyone. Literally, no one. I don't really like how this is shaped. Shall we? I think we're just going to kind of do this deal. Kind of close this a little bit more. Oh no. Not there. There. No, right, no, definitely not there again. Right here. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Sabrina? Are you being goofy? Goofy kitty? Alright, let's get a little nappy nap. Okie dokie. So, I'm gonna try to pay attention to how long these videos are. I don't really want to make them crazy long. But I want to put out a pretty good video. Trying to decide what to do here. Okay, let's go back over here. See, I don't really know what to do right here. Do I take this sand and put it over there? I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's come. Hello, butthead. So yeah, we'll come off here. Probably. And we'll get rid of the sand. And then well, let's go ahead and get rid of the sand real quick. So I'm going to use my bloody hands. And we'll fill this in with dirt. Why is this an okay idea? Because, well, you know, I'm going to have windows for my house. So each time I upload a video, I guess you could call them episodes or what have you, my goal is to be working on spawn point. This would be spawn until I'm kind of satisfied with it. And then from there, I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably end up going my 200 blocks. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, I know. Get a shovel. I don't want to. You're not my mom. Okay. Get rid of you. I might have to flatten this down a little bit. How big are you? Are you big, big? Oh well. I want to see a really pretty landscape. Oh goodness. Oh, love having my tick speed up. So good. Although I do know kind of like what I'm doing, I do welcome any suggestions, roasts, ideas. I don't mind being roasted, honestly. I know I suck. It's okay. I can suck all I want. Riker, get down. Sorry. I know, I'm talking to the goofy dog. But he's a puppy and he's so ornery. And he just does whatever he wants. And yeah, I kind of do spoil him, so it's my fault. And he's trying to figure out why the cat's going bonkers on the table right next to me. But we put down some catnip for her. So, yeah. If you know, you know. Catnip is, for my kitties, it makes them go nutty. And Sabrina's sitting on my shoulder. Ma'am, I am not a walkway. She just used me to get across the couch. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there's another one in there. Thought there was. Let's see. I gotta start thinking about some ideas for how I want to build my house. Really? Actually don't know. I could go get some cherry wood. I do want to get on a boat and see if I can find some, I wonder if I can, I need to go find some, you know, that stuff, you know, the stuff I'm talking about? Yeah, I know you know. Seaweed, is that it? I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I want to get some seaweed because I want to change the color of my bed. You goofy cat. You goofy. Just knock everything down on your way through. That's cool. I just adopted her on Tuesday, so Monday? Yeah, Monday. Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Monday. So she's still trying to learn the ropes here at my house. And I don't go to shelters to adopt animals. She happened to be the cat. She came from my son and his roommate's house. They said they just really couldn't keep her. She was a little too wild, kept trying to get outside, and they live in an apartment in town. And I live out in the country. So I was like, well, she'll do fine on my, on my property. And if she runs out, at the door, she'll come back for food. So she'll be fine here. Theoretically, she'll come back for food. Yesterday, she did venture out yesterday and was outside playing. She's still getting used to the dogs, but she's not really, really scared of them. The only thing she's really scared of is actually my cat, Trudy. Trudy is very mean. She hates other cats. She loves dogs. She loves people, but she hates other cats. And she makes it very, very well known. She'll tear a cat up. And in fact, I had to rehome some kittens because she almost killed them. And that was about a year ago, maybe. I had just gotten my kittens fixed and taking all their vaccinations and stuff. And Trudy just went after them. She's like, nope, they need to die. So instead of having to deal with a vet bill of them getting severely injured, I just went ahead and adopted them out. And I was like, well, I don't want them to get hurt. Oh, goodness. Did we make another one? We did. Okay. Let's finish this tree and then we'll stop. Because I'm getting a little carried away. I'm going to have to end up cleaning up the dirt still. Is that it? Are you done? Tell me you're not connected to that one. Okay. All right. What was that? Oh, it's a flower. I thought it was a bee. I'm so silly. There's mushrooms here. Wow. That's so cool. I don't need that sapling. Okay, now, let's see. There's a bunny rabbit. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so what do you need? What do you need to make a compost? Make a composter real quick. What do you need? Oh, well, that's easy enough. Okay. So, I'll make it out of birch because why not? Okay, so then we'll go in here. We'll get this. Alright, now. Oh man. Dude, how did I miss those trees? I'm so silly. You're not allowed to be here. No, you are being evicted. And you. I might use the little part I dug into the wall over there. Make a mining, like start my mine over there. Okay, so this tree, holy buckets, that is huge. But you know what? I'm going to get the trees around it and leave it because it's so pretty. You like the big trees. You've all got to go. Let them have the spotlight. Oh, so in my last video, although you're never going to see that, I mentioned this little circle dealy-hoo that like shows where my finger is on my phone and silliness. I want to know how to get rid of that because I honestly don't like when you can see all of my toggles and all that stuff. I think it's kind of bad for the video, but I also don't know how to get rid of it. So I guess it's something I'm going to have to research. What in tarnation? I don't know. I really just don't like the way it looks. Okay, let's go to bed real quick. And then we'll come back to this. So far, I'm liking this whole thing. Looks good, looks good. Okay. Actually, you can go bye-bye too. I don't need you. It is the cutest thing to watch a puppy and a kitten wrestling so hard. And yes, I said wrestling. Of course, I meant wrestling. Oh, let's see. What do we need? Okay. I'm going to take out that other layer. I don't know if I want that island going out that far. Okay, we've got a few things to do here. Let's go back in here. I'll finish getting rid of some of this. Oh, I should have... Listen, I should have some charcoal. Didn't even think about that. Okay, let's see. Make some more. until we find coal. That's going to be good to have. I'm not in a hurry to get iron, diamonds, gold. I'm not in a hurry to get any of that. Would it be nice? Absolutely. Am I going to do it right this second? No, probably not. I'm kind of lazy. I just want to take my time and enjoy myself in this world. I think I'm thinking about doing a hardcore world, just for the fun of it. I think that'd be kind of funny. Watch me die. I was doing a hardcore world recently. Oh my gosh, it was very comical. I ended up dying far more times than I lived. Okay, let's offload some stuff. We don't need dish. We don't need dish. All you pretty. You know what? Okay, let's do this. Put you there. Oh, I'm a popular person. These kitties are not very happy. They are fighting. Oh, yeah. You can go down there. You can go there. You can go there. I think these two should go up here. So I have another line for something. Don't need that. Alright, let's... Okay, we need shovels, and we need axes. And maybe 3 of each. I'm silly. Let's see. Oh, what do we need for this? String. Well, we'll get string at some point. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's organize this. Don't need that. Yeah, let's put that there. Okay. I'll put shovels here. And my bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and I don't know where I want this. Just leave it there. And we can get all of these. Dish and dish. And go ahead and get rid of them. Okay. Okay. Put that back here. And then I can use this bone meal later on for something. So I play on my Android phone. Yes, Android. You heard that right. Android is superior. I don't even want to hear it. Do you think any other way? Then, well. Oh man. So close. Man. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that. Okay. Anyway, I use Androids. I know we have our other people that like other things, but I don't. To each their own. You can be wrong all you like. Hehe. Yes. Alright, look at that. Oh, it's starting to look a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and take down... Well, let's see what this dude wants. Did you lose your llamas? Hey, come here. Come here. Oh. Dude, you are so boring. Go away. You're lame. I'm not going to kill you, but you're definitely lame. I'll let you live for now. We don't need your services, my dude. Okay. I'll get probably all of these over here. Cool. Sarah. Where's my huge? Okay. Well, I'm goofy. Okay, so this one's gotta go. But we gotta try not to hit the big one. This will be interesting. Okay. Oh, well, now, do we leave this one? We'll see. We'll come back to that. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about the bees. I need to be watching for bee nests. Oh my. Hello, Mr. Bee, wherever you went. I really don't want to upset any bees. Oh my goodness, my country's coming out. I'm very country. I'm somewhat educated, but I have a country accent. I think it's funny whenever you have an accent and you sound so different to some people that are like not from around where you are. They're like, I don't have an accent. And they're like, yeah, you do. Well, okay. I guess I have an accent then. I don't feel like I have an accent, but then sometimes I do hear it come out. I know I do, to a point. We really don't need all these saplings. What I want to do with them is go ahead and get bone meal from them. I don't even remember where I learned that. I did learn that from somebody. One of the first things I learned, though, which is really funny, I'm going to say, is to not leave floating trees. My daughter, when she first was teaching me how to play in 2023, she's like, no, never, ever leave a floating tree. It's like the sin of all sins. So I was like, okay, cool. So I've practiced making sure they're cut down completely. If I can't reach the top, I build up with either dirt or logs. And I'll make sure I get it all. It's funny how, people do so many things differently. Oh, goodness. So let's see. There is a bee nest there. Is there one here? No. Let's get rid of you. And we're probably gonna cut this hill down. Shave it down a little bit. What do you want? Dude, I already said I don't want to talk to you. You're not my friend. You have nothing cool. Well, I don't have any buckets right now. Go away. I probably should go mining. Probably would be a good idea. See any bees? No, no bees. I don't want to go to sleep. But my daughter and I, on here she'll be Beetle Hat. Her name is Kat. And, we have a forever world going on, and it's really been really fun doing our forever world. We're just gonna build in different locations kind of all the time. Please. Okay, I didn't even check if this one had bees. Gosh, that was kind of bad idea. Okay. Alright, let's go to sleep. And we'll come back to this. No. Get away. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Wow, somebody yell at me, please. Okay, that was silly. Come here. It's a little bit harder to do when you're on a phone. I did not mean to leave this floating one there. I am talking about it. And I actually left one. Ugh. Shame on me. And this X is getting ready to break. Yep. Alright, where are you at? I know there's more. There it is. Alright, more? Is there more? Really? Come on now. Oh, okay. I absolutely love big trees, but they're so annoying when you are trying to cut them down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Nope, don't want this one. So what this is going to be, the reason I dug that hole at 0 is because I want to put a lamppost there, and that's what I'll be doing for every 200 blocks. I'll put a lamppost, like, this is where, this is where I was. So right here, that'll be a lamppost. Alright, let's take a look. All of this needs to calm down. Alright, you coming down. Sorry, friend. Only a few select get to stay. When I get over closer to the tree that has a bee nest in it, what I'll do, which, let's see, where is it? Is it on this birch? Okay, so, oh, it's on an oak. Okay. So, okay, let's be really careful about this. I'm going to do this. Okay. I don't think this is the right level, actually. Oh, well, it might be. Might even be one more down. We'll see. Yeah, it's another one down. But wait a minute, wasn't this on the coast? Oh no, yeah, it does go one more down. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's do this. We're gonna go and do all of this. Now this will put there, there. Ta-da! Now, let's try not to get ourselves killed. Oh, shut up, Mr. Dude Man. You don't want to die. Hush. Okay. As of right now, I'm not going to be collecting any honey. So I'm not going to need to do anything with this. I just wanted to give them a taller tree. I love that sound of them going in. I don't even know if that tree's going to stay. It sounds so cool when they go in the nest. Okay. So basically everything from this tree forward so far is definitely coming out. And that way we can flatten everything. This is going to be so annoying. Bruh. Well, hopefully this video, when I do upload it, it will upload properly. I tried to upload one video and it was 5 hours long. I was like, oh, well, and I didn't edit it. I have this app to help me record, and I don't even know how to edit quite yet. So whatever. Bro, what did you do? Stop. I hope one of these. I might go try to find a village within 200 block range. That would be good. Maybe I can find some things there. So I'm not going to explore right now. I want to try to get all of this set up the way I like it. Once I have this flattened out, I may go ahead and hop off here and be back at it later on or tomorrow or whenever I feel like. It'll be a few days maybe. But I don't want to spend all day on here, and usually when my daughter gets home it's all about her. She's 13 and I wouldn't say she's a diva, but she's definitely one of a kind. But I like to make dinner and ask her how her day was. See, like just talking to her. I think it's pretty important when your kids are young and in school, and even before they go to school, that you talk to them. You ask them how their day was. If you're going to work, or if they go to school and you go to work, ask your kid how they're doing. How was their day? Ask them how, was it good? Was it bad? Did you make any new friends? What happened at lunch? What happened at recess? How was her day? I mean, my daughter, she's in the 8th grade. But I always like to open that door and give her a place to talk. And in our home, in our family, when we talk, it's a safe place. You can tell me anything, and you're most likely not going to get in trouble or things, as long as you tell me first. If I find out some other way, you're going to be in trouble. But if not, if you are truthful with me, then you most likely won't be in trouble. I'm not really a hard mom to get along with. No, I do not gentle parent. I have spanked my kids. I do believe in spanking. They need it. And if you don't believe me that kids need it, just ask my oldest son, who to this day thanks me for spanking him. Do I beat my kids? Did I beat my kids when they were young? No. There's a difference between disciplining and beating. If you don't know the difference, then maybe figure it out. Maybe find out how to properly discipline your kids. I am not a soft mom. I've always been called a drill sergeant. But I'm also not a mean person. I like to embrace my kids. They are people. They're allowed to have their thoughts and feelings, but you better watch it. Don't be mean to me, because I can be a lot meaner. You got that meanness from me. Anyway, back to my daughter. We have a whole little thing going on here. We live together, and when she gets home, I talk to her about her day. I'm like, how was it? And how was school? And she's like, it totally sucked. Or some days she'll tell me a funny story about what happened in class or with her friends. She's got a really cool friend group. And I like hearing about her day. It is actually really special to me to hear about her day. Pardon me. Losing my voice over here. It's important, and I want her to feel important. When she's had a bad day, when she's had a good day, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm a goofball. I want her to feel like she's being heard, she's being seen. She can express herself for the good and the bad. If she has a really frustrating day, then she needs to talk about it. We all need to talk about our bad days. Yesterday, when she came home, she's like, oh, I started my menstrual cycle right in the middle of PE today. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, you poor thing. That's horrible. I would not want to do that. Not personally. No, ma'am. Alright, so let's see. Okay, let me see here. It's, I'm not even sure if you can hear that from my phone, but it's my possible to-be boss. And she's texting me, letting me know about the job. So, forgive me if that's loud. So let's, I think I'm going to put everything away. Put that there, yep. Let's go ahead and put some dirt away. And we'll collect more. Pardon me. See, we don't need this right now. Excuse me. Okay. So, I think what I'd like to do really, really quick. Let's go ahead and we'll just make them all. Make some torches. Okay. Now. Well, really, I could put the dirt back down in that. Maybe. Alright. Okay. Now. Am I silly? Does that work? No. Okay, so wait a second. Let's do this. Oh, my phone is being silly. Okay, so put that there. Put that. Ah, that's good. Okay, let's see. Put this there. Okay, now. Okay, now. That's very, very tall. Okay. I'm going to put one on each side. Alright. Why does it have to be raining? My gosh. Somebody's trying to blow me up. Okay. Now. I need to make another shovel. Okay. Ouch. Dang it. Getting cramps over here. I've been working pretty hard here lately. And, oh, my muscles hate me right now. Oh, maybe I should try actually doing it. Okay, okay. I'm not going to fill in that bottom. We're going to pretend that wasn't there. Shush. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Don't need this hole. Hello? Okay. We do need to, however, clear this top layer all the way to the water. Oh, okay, let's go to offload some stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'll just stick these in here for now. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, so there. Put this here, this here, this here. In all actuality, we don't actually need this food right now. We will get it if and when we need it. Okay. What do you got going on? Okay, cool. Well, why don't we... Well, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and cook something for now. Just for all the giggles and whatnot. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see how many... don't need to be there. There, and it can be there. Okay. 3 shovels. That is not going to be enough. We need more. How about 3 more? See how that works. Okay, we'll put this up here. Put this here. This here. Put this one down here. Maybe. Alright. Let's start off with number 1. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and start over here. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm not really loving that it is all grass and all the way over here. So do I fill in this part? Do I get rid of this part? I don't know. I don't have an idea what I want to do quite yet. Hi, cows. Well, that was kind of snobby of you. I said hi. Don't make me cook you up. Well, your friend was rude to me. It is super, super windy outside. Where I live really close to very tall trees. And the wind is blowing like branches and leaves on my house. And the leaves, actually they sound like rain. There's so many of them. It's crazy. Really, really enjoy living here though. I live way out in the country. Okay, well, 10 miles from town probably, but I have very few neighbors and none that are right in my face. You can see their house from mine, some of them, and mostly only in the fall time, like right now, yay. But when there's summer foliage, you're definitely not going to see them, they're not going to see you, and it's really enjoyable. You have a lot of privacy here, and I don't get bothered by a lot of people. There's not a lot of, people being loud. There's people, I think one of my neighbors is a gunsmith. I think that's what you call him. And he tests ammo all the time. It's like an everyday thing almost. You hear gunshots. But we live in the country. We're out of city limits. So that is completely legal. And then there are some people, although I've never seen them, they ride around on dirt bikes and four-wheelers and make a bunch of racket. But that's not something that bothers me. Not at all. There's rarely any loud music. Usually it's cars passing that have the loud music. So we don't hear a lot of parties. I really love it here. When I lived in town, I did own my own house at that time. But I couldn't even walk out my door any hour of the day without someone seeing me. And I'm a very private person. I don't like having people in my face. I like to sit outside and have my coffee by myself. I really don't want to entertain my neighbor, and I don't want to say good morning. I know this sounds so terrible, but I don't like people. People are, ugh. The people did that. They chose that road for me. So it's not really my fault that I feel so, anti-social. Yeah. There's very few real people left in this world, and I don't think any of them live in my area for like maybe 1,000 miles. I'm just being goofy. I'm just very opinionated. I know. I'm kind of shaving off the front closest to the water, and then I'm going to go back and do that part. It is getting dark though. And I don't care how much dirt I leave because, well, I have a ton anyways. And I'm going to have enough to make my land look however I want it to. I want a really nice, pretty flow to the river here. And I do want to get a boat. Actually, I need to make a boat and follow the river. See where it goes. Alright, this is a little bit annoying. Let's go to sleep. I know you missed the coat. I guess it was smart of me to, put a lamppost up. Okay. Okay. Get back to it. I wonder if I should let the flowers stay how they are in their natural state, or make them look like they're being planted in certain rows. Keep them kind of uniform. Yeah, I could figure that one out. That crashing, if you happen to hear that in the background, Riker, the puppy, which I'm going to mention very often, he got too hot. And he hopped off the couch and plopped. And I do mean plop. I mean, like, he straight up fell on the ground like he's been knocked over really hard. He's so funny. He just plops right down. I'm like, you're loud, dog. He is very loud. But we all love him. He's a good boy. He's getting there. I've had him since he was 4 weeks to the day old. His mom rejected him, and he belonged to a customer of mine, because I deliver newspapers for a living, and she was like, these puppies are being rejected. Do you know anyone who can help me? I said, how many are being rejected? And she's like, there's only 2. She's accepting the last few here. And I'm like, okay. Said, you know what? I know they're young, but I'll go ahead and take them and I'll raise them. So I ended up taking Riker and his sister Maggie. And Maggie I gave to my mom for her birthday because I got them on my mom's birthday, which is hilarious. She's like, no, okay, no. She was kind of upset with me because we had an elder dog that was really close to death at the time. And he ended up passing probably about 4 or 5 weeks later after that. But he was 15 and a half. And I knew he wasn't going to make it long. And her other dog, Rascal, which is he's a Shih Tzu mix. He's a moody butt. He didn't like playing with my dog Jeepers, my daughter's dog. I will correct myself because she'll get on me about that. But Jeepers needed a companion. And my service dog was passed, so there's so many factors. But so I got Riker, and Mom named her dog Maggie. She's Riker's sister. They're the same color, totally different body. Maggie took after like the poodle, and Riker took after the Australian Shepherd. It's really crazy. They also have lab in them. I'm not totally sure what kind of lab, but whatever. Doesn't really matter to me. Her mom looks like a black lab, but she also has long hair. So where did the long hair come from? I don't know. So anyway, Riker is very hot-blooded. He does not like being hot at all. He's very moody about that. He would rather be outside and play than be in the house and be hot. But he's been kind of naughty about going up to the neighbor's house. So we're going to have to get that under control. And it's a natural thing. I know he just is curious. And my cat Trudy, she's actually an indoor cat and an outdoor cat. She is allowed to do whatever she wants, when she wants, how she wants, if she wants. She only comes in the house sometimes, and that's to eat. Most of the time she's outside, and she hunts. She will ask to go out to go potty. She does not potty in the house. I trained her just like I train the dogs. I mean, I was like, you go outside when you go potty. And she caught on to it. She's very intelligent. Although she's mean. Like I said, she's really mean. She's a meaner. Anyway, I'm rambling. I always ramble. Sorry. But hey, at least you're getting to know something about me, right? Okay, so we're going to fill in this goober hole here. I don't really want to fall. Thank you. I'm definitely good. I think there's one behind me too, so let's get that. Is there one over here? Yeesh. Okay. There. What you did, pretty girl? I've got Puffy, my daughter's kitten, sleeping right next to my leg here. And I keep hearing Selena over there. I think she's eating. She's being goofy. Alright. Oh, this is exhausting. My goodness. Oh, man. One more shovel to go. And we have to go make more shovels because I want to finish this. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it would be really cool to, I guess, make different fields for different flowers and kind of give them their own place. That'd be really cool, actually. Okay, get this one. Yeah. Boy, what I wouldn't do for an enchanted. Oh man, I need to enchant some things, which is going to take a lot of work. I do need to find a village, and I do need to go mining. So I'm going to get all of this done today. just this, oops, my bad. Just this, what am I doing here? This layer from where I, got the bee tree, where I did that. That's what we're talking about because my brain doesn't work. From the bee tree over here to the coast, we're going to do that. And you need to go because we want that natural. Thank you, bye. Good Lord. Hello, sheephead. So what kind of music are you guys into? Definitely comment below. If you've even made it this far in the video, I know I'm super boring. And that's fine. I don't care. I'm really just having fun. I love doing this. I love messing around on Minecraft. The other day, actually, was funny. I was playing on Minecraft on my old phone, and it doesn't have this app to record stuff, but I was playing on it while I was listening to another creator do Minecraft. I wasn't copying them. I just had them on in the background. And my daughter was like, "Really, Mom? You're weird." Yeah, so. She was like, "Mom, you are so weird. Why are you doing that?" It happens. I know I'm weird. Let's go ahead, get rid of some of these dirt. Well, I'm gonna have to, like, get, hey. I'm gonna have to get another chest made here in a bit. Right in a second? No. Oh, we probably could put some flowers up too. No. Okay, there. Do we have any of these? No, we do not. Interesting. Seeds. White. Do we have any? Oh, we do have some red ones. Okie dokie. You go there. You go there. We are out of room? Not quite. Okay. I'm gonna put some more dirt down here. Really need to make another one. Oh, we did get that. Okay. And lastly, let's get you down here. Put these mushrooms up there. Alright. Okay. That should be good enough. Is it going to be talk? Looks like. Interesting. Huh. So we could put rows and rows of flowers. And put all their proper kind with the proper kind. Am I gonna make a giant, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could make a greenhouse, but this is not a cold environment, so maybe not. I guess I would make one if I had seasons on here, but I don't, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna play. I think we've been on here almost an hour now. Jeez, I don't know. But I'm gonna probably play for the next, until my daughter gets home. Probably almost an hour, about 35, 40 minutes, something like that. And I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. If you don't want to stay for that long of a video because I'm lame, okay, cool. I don't care. I'm having fun. I talk about way too many silly things, serious things, but I'm just who I am. I talk about stuff. I like people to know me and know who they're listening to, talking to, And especially if someone really is interested in my channel, I want you to know who you're following. I want you to know who you're giving your time of day. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. I love it. So one of the ideas, I'm sorry, I know I'm like sitting here quiet, I'm focused on this, but one of my ideas is to possibly, and correct me if I'm wrong, let me know if it sounds stupid, but then again, I honestly don't care. I want to talk about mental health and things that go with it. I have a lot of, I wouldn't say mental problems. I mean, I suffer from depression and anxiety, severe PTSD. And what is PTSD, right? There's different kinds of PTSD. So you can get PTSD from one single thing that happened in your life, like a car wreck, an explosion, a gunfight. You know, when you're war veterans, it can be either one thing, maybe you stepped on something or somebody next to you got shot, or it can be the whole experience. PTSD is not one single thing. It also can be, like for me, I think it's PTSD-M, and it's where you live in a fight or flight mode for many years or the majority of your life, something like that, for many years. And I lived in, fight or flight mode for all my life, literally up until I was an adult, and I've suffered abuse, neglect, more abuse, and a lot of traumatizing things in my life. And I don't wish that on anyone. So I think it's very important to talk about mental health, because maybe I'm going to say something that could save a life. Maybe you hear something from me and you know somebody who's struggling. And that would be really good. I heard this from this woman, and she's not afraid to talk about mental health. I'm not. I'm really not. I don't care. I want people to learn that there's always another option. You don't have to take the wrong way out. You don't have to turn to drugs, alcohol, unaliving yourself, because let's talk about that. I mean, suicide is real. Suicide is so real. I know so many people that I've lost in my life. I'm 42 and I lost a lot of people to suicide. And it is probably the most devastating way to lose somebody. And someone you know, maybe them, someone you know, I'm going to guess that they're possibly suicidal, or at least having ideation maybe. I forget how that word goes. And it's important to talk about this stuff. You don't sweep it under the rug, because, it's not something to be ashamed of. So maybe you're having thoughts of hurting yourself. Well, wouldn't you want to get help instead of worrying about people making fun of you? There's people out here that care, that will be there for you, and want to help you. They want to make a difference. I did not have a good support system in my life. My parents messed up a lot. Let's just say that. My parents did a lot of messing up, and it isn't, I don't blame them for my childhood. It is what it is. It made me who I am. But I now have the tools as an adult that I can help people. I can let people reach out, show them how to reach out, either to me or somebody else. If you're in need, having problems emotionally, mentally, you talk to someone. It's not weird. It's not something that you should be worried about being made fun of. And you know what? If you don't have anyone in your life, if there's no hope other than, the people around you and they are useless people, well, you know what? Get you a new circle. Get you a new circle. Because if they're not going to be there for you, if they're not going to care about you in the lowest time of your life, why are they in your life at all? Ask yourself that. Stop texting that person, those people, whoever they are. Stop texting them. Stop reaching out to them. And see how long it takes them to reach out to you. They reach out, ask you if you're okay. I mean, you can go ahead and keep talking to them. But if they don't reach out, they don't care. Get yourself some new friends. Get yourself a new circle. You might sit there and tell yourself that, oh, I have so many friends. But are they really your friends? Are they? Can you trust them? Should you trust them? I trusted a lot of people with things in my life. And I've got a lot of bad stuff from my past. And there's a lot of people that know it. And we don't even talk anymore. It's devastating to think that my very personal secrets are out there in the mouth and the mind of somebody that I no longer speak to. Oh goodness, something I'm very passionate about. I'm sorry. I'm really passionate about emotional things, depression, PTSD, unaliving yourself. And no, I'm not perfect. I actually went through that myself this last year. I was in such a bad situation that I didn't know why I was still here. Why am I here? The thing that saved me, literally 1,000,000%, all the percents, was my kids. My kids and my mom. Because I could never, ever do anything like that to my mom or my kids. Especially my kids. They don't deserve that. They don't deserve to, have a mom that gave up on herself and them. Like, why would you give up? I found, I reached out to a doctor and I got on mental health medication. I went back into therapy and my therapist, he's like, you're doing really good. He said all he wanted me to do was to keep taking my medication as prescribed. And if I have a bad day, when I have a bad day, get in contact with him. Other than that, I've been released from therapy. And there's so much stigma around therapy and, oh, you're a mental case. You know what? You're better for it. If you're working on your mental health, you know what? You're better for it. Those people who are telling you that you're lame or stupid because of it, they need therapy themselves. They need it. And would they really be making fun of you at your funeral if you had not gotten help and unalived yourself? I mean, really. Think about that. Would they be making fun of you? Yeah. They're such an idiot. They should have just gotten mental health. They should have just said something. Well, don't knock it. Mental health is no joke. Sorry, I'll stop now. But I will talk about this stuff. If you have questions, if you're concerned about something, I don't care how old you are. You can be young, you can be old. We're all people and we all need somebody. I'm not going to claim to be perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. But I do know a few things, and I do have the ability to listen and maybe give some okay advice. I'm not licensed, certified, never been to college for it, but I have lived it. So therefore, I do have some advice. Recommendations? No. Advice? Yes. I can't make recommendations. I am a nobody. I have no certifications, no rights. Alright, let's... need to make another shovel. We're nearly done. Oh, this is so annoying. Alright. Do we have any more? No. But we do need to... Okay, let's try pick up all this goofy dirt and flowers. And then... what we'll do is go make another chest. And... I don't know. We might stop here. I really want to get this hillside done. It's only 3 o'clock. Who cares? Let's drop off some dirt. Let's see, is there anything? Okay, here's what we'll do. Okay, put these here, these here, these here. Move you down, move you down. Okay, put that there, that there. Yeah, we definitely need to make another chest. Okay. I have those over here. I'm goofy. Goofy. Where are you? Well. Okay, fine. What am I trying to do? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Pardon me. Alright. Let's see. Sorry. I'm definitely trying to think of what I want to do here. Alright, let's just put this here. I think we're going to make this a dirt chest. Like, completely only dirt. Put that there. Get all of... Ugh. Okay, we need to upload some of these. Where did I put those? Okay. Okay. Put that there. Okay. Alright, let's put that. Get that out the way. Okay. Oh, what I wouldn't do for a desktop where I could just do this so much quicker. But until I have more money, I'm going to be doing this by hand. Like, literally all of it. Alright. I don't know what we're ever going to need all this dirt for. But, whatever. Okay. So this one is 44. Wait, what? You buggerhead. Put you up there. So I do have a laptop, but my internet really sucks. And I'm literally 2 miles from a 5G tower. But unfortunately, it wait, what? Wait. What are you doing? Okay. You go up here. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. We're gonna have to fix this hillside before long. What are we doing? Well, first of all, let's get rid of these. We don't need this. If we need saplings, we'll make some later. Can't believe how many saplings it takes. That's crazy. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. You just wait and see. Okay, I don't need this. See, I would love to do all, whatever that is you guys can do. I'm not cool, okay? Definitely not a cool person. Let's see. Get a stack of these. Probably should not have done that, but okay, who cares? Okay, shovels. All the shovels. Alright, so let's put this and this and this and this. Okay. Now fill this whole thing up. Okay, so we'll leave that. Maybe this will be enough. We don't know. Kind of want to cut back this hill, like start right here. But we'll get to that after we get rid of this monstrosity right here. So let's go. We'll talk about likes and dislikes. How about that? Music. You pretty much could get me to listen to almost, and I do mean almost, any kind of music I will listen to. Country? Man, I have a hard time with country. I used to love country music, and then I married the fakest guy in the world, and wow, he ruined it for me. I mean, every single song that came on, he wanted to look like he was getting ready to win his Emmy. He was going to win that CMA award. So, yeah, I have a little bit of a hard time with that. I love rock. I love old music. I love almost all genres, whatever. Yep. I like, a lot of the originals. I'd say one of my all-time faves is like Elvis and Cash and, of course, the Beatles and like all that kind of great stuff. I really, really love it. Well, and I do like a lot of the newer stuff. I don't like just one genre, and unpopular opinion, Taylor Swift is not horrible. I mean, whatever. Who really cares? Her music is kind of good. I don't love her. I don't idolize her, and I would never go to a concert. But, it is what it is. I don't judge a person by the way they look or if people think they suck. I don't follow the mass. If I like their music, if I feel like I can sing along to it, then I sing along to it. So yeah, I don't really care about that. I grew up with a lot of the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s music. I was born in early 83. Yeah, 83, early 80s. So I kind of have like this huge variety of music that I like. The other part of that is I've been immersed in like the Hispanic world. You know, I have a lot of Hispanic friends. My boys' dad, their dad is Hispanic, so I speak Spanish. I love Spanish music, and I can do a lot of the Spanish dances, like La Bamba, stuff like that. Well, I'd be really smart if I hit that beehive, right? That'd be so smart of me. So I guess I'm going to do 2 by 2 all the way around until we're done. Or nearly there. And I don't know if the hill to my left is going to end up staying. It might. I may flatten that out too. Not all the way, but maybe like, not on 2 layers. Maybe. I don't really know. Kind of depends. We'll see where this goes. Oh, hey, look at that. We're actually doing better than I thought we were with this. Well, I'm going to leave the subject matter like open. You guys want to talk about something? Let me know. You have questions? Let me know. I'm not shy about anything in my life, and I'm not what you would call cool. I'm just me, and I'm kind of like a take it or leave it kind of deal. I don't really care what people think, and I know I probably said that a lot, but that's because it's true. Why would you care what people think? Do they pay your bills? Do they like help you in any way? Why does their opinion matter? That's why I don't worry about haters. Like, what are haters really doing? They're hurting their own feelings because they're not gonna upset me. Heck, if you took the time to comment on my stuff, then you're a fan. Ha ha. That's the way I look at it. Yay. Oh my gosh, pat myself on the back. We're done. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking happy. Alright, so this was it here? Yeah, I need to get this stuff. I get this. The good thing is you can make copper tools now. So I'll be able to make some copper tools. Those cows are awful opinionated. I'll make some copper tools and maybe some copper armor. I don't need armor. Who wants armor? Alright, that was very cool. Now, scurry. Oh, hey, you need to go, dude. But am I going to leave this tray? No, I don't believe I will. Yeah. Bye-bye. Nice knowing you. Nice knowing you. Ugh, Minecraft logic. Ruh-roh. Okay. Oh, we need to fill this in. Should I fill that in? Yep, because mobs, if I ever make this not unpeaceful, I'm gonna want this closed up. Not like I don't have enough dirt. Alright, Mr. Mookow, what do you think? Put some actual logs here. Oops. Oh, whoops. Yes, I know I'm smart. Shut up. Okay. I like my tall trees. They're pretty. I really hate how that's just a flat wall. Ugh. Well, let's look at this and see what we can do. See, talkie. Kind of would like to go from right here straight over. That's a lot. Well, let's kind of like, let's see this. Where did I go? Hello? Okay, so this one, kind of on a straight line from there. Eek. Unbelievable. I think it's kind of funny. I just got a text from this lady. She's been putting off training. And she said she couldn't train me this week because, well, she's been busy, right? Okay. And now she's like, we decided to go with a different candidate. Okay. Cool. You didn't have to lie to me, though. Glad I wouldn't apply for another job. Losers. You know, why can't people just be truthful? If she wasn't going to hire me, she should have said so. I think that's just rude. I'm a very, very understanding person. I get it, you know, but I think it's really rude to lead people on. I don't like leading people on. But we're not going to get mad. We're just going to move on. I've got another job opportunity in the works. And if I ever get off here, then I might be able to go check that out. Anyways. Another candidate. Bad words. All the bad words. Like, really? Why? Why don't you just tell me, you know, you're too lame, you're too old, you're too fat, too ugly, whatever I am. I've got a combined years of five years of experience. And I was able to start, like, literally that day. Whatever. Their loss, not mine. I don't care. Alright, so my idea here, that where I started it, or was that? Right over here. So going from here, I'm just going to cut this off, cut all of this off, and then do like one more step down from there. So it would be, well, 2 more steps, I guess. It would be, where are we at? Starting here, it'd go there, and then there, and then down to that layer. So let's just get rid of this top layer first. Okay. I'm completely unaffected by the really mean and rude message I just got. It's not mean, I know. They can go with whoever they want, but, you know, don't act like you've got me hired and then completely lie about it. That's just rude. If I say I'm getting a job, I'm getting a job. This up here. Actually, we could get that cooked up, right? Let's see. And then we offload some dirt. Okay. Oh, use my brain. I'll be okay. Do I really need that food? No, not really. But whatever. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Get up here. And look. Oh, here it is. Dude, are you still pouting? Are you still pouting? I'm gonna put you to work, dude. Look, y'all are having more fun than me. What the heck? These pigs were acting crazy. We're getting there. I promise I'll quit doing all this at some point. But I want this land to look the way I want it to look before I start building. Because I don't want to be unhappy with something and say like, oh, well, I don't really like this. That's how I always get sick of where I'm living. Or where I plan, end up building. Because I'm like, oh, I just don't like the way that looks. So I'm taking a different approach this time through. And I'm trying to make the land look how I want it to look. Because in my plan, I want everything to look the way I want it to look. And be happy with it. Make it functional and pretty. Bro, move. Bro. Okay, so if we're following this line, it would have been you. Oh my gosh, let me use my brain here. Okay, so would have been that one. Oh my Lanta, I'm retarded. Hold up. Okay, so I already did it. Okay. Alright. So this is actually done. Then come here. No, not that. Alright. Okay, yeah, I see what I'm doing. So this. That. No. Oh, I see what's going on here. So that. Make those like that. Okay, now. So this line. Let's go ahead and get this. Okay. I know. I'm weird. You can say it all you want. That's totally cool. You're gonna feel how you want to feel. I'm doing it the way I want to do it. Maybe it's not gonna look good. Maybe it's gonna look stupid. But I like it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Right. Feels like something's off here. Let's just fix it. Right there and right there. Now my line is all wonky. That's okay. I don't care. Okay. Okay. Done. I may end up changing this at some point, but we'll see. I guess, sitting here thinking about it, I guess there is one reason that they probably would have rejected me. And my mom, her car is down. She totaled it. She accidentally ran into a flooded roadway. It was completely impossible to see. There's no way she could have seen it. And we're trying to get her another car. So we're down to one car, 2 jobs, and I was about to make it 3 jobs. And we're trying to coordinate hours, like when we need to be where we need to be. So honestly, I'm not too upset because I would have been working about 40 minutes from home. And I told her I could go to any store within 30 miles. But if she doesn't want me, you know what? Fine. Somebody else will. I truly want to end up working at the post office, delivering mail. But right now there's no open routes right now where I live. I'd have to go to another town about 40 miles away. And that does not bother me. What bothers me is I can't do like delivery on foot because, well, thank you, health. My health is mean and retarded. I had a really, really good job here recently, but it was in a warehouse, and 3.5 days, and I almost ended up in the hospital. It was horrible. I had to leave in the middle of work, and they wanted to call an ambulance. I was like, no. You let me get to my car, and I will be fine. I'm going to go home and let you know what happens. My doctor, she was like, you're not going back to that job unless you want to end up dead. So it was my heart and my breathing. I'm scheduled to get into a cardiologist. Yeah, it's very defeating. Very defeating. Because before 2020, I was working 2 jobs all the time. I was an in-home caretaker. I was a dispatcher at a towing company here. But life happened and I got a brain tumor. My health went downhill. I have never, in all these years, I've never regained my ability to work, even around the house. I mean, I can work nonstop. I can work for a straight hour or 2, depending on how vigorous the work is. And then if it's outside, if it's hot, maybe only 30 minutes at a time. Imagine going from being able to work, 2 12s, every other few days, and then all of a sudden you can't do any of that. It's so hard, mentally, emotionally. I mean, your bank, your bank is definitely affected by that. Let's see here. We'll go right here. And do every other. Well, like this. I don't care how straight it is. I don't care how it looks. I'm doing it my way. Dude, you need to go find yourself some llamas, friend. Bro. So last night, I watched a guy I follow do World in a Jar. And if you've not seen or heard of World in a Jar, oh my gosh, look it up. It's a lot like Skyblock, but definitely not the same. It's really, really cool though, and I thoroughly enjoy watching World in a Jar and following this dude. He's really cool. Let me get sleep for a minute. Looks like it's almost time. Oh yeah, my daughter will be home in like 7 minutes. Then the house is gonna get chaotic, so I'll probably have to get off here. I'm gonna try to finish this spot. Lordy, my. So I guess in the next few minutes, I just want to say, if you've stuck around all this time, thank you. I really appreciate your watching my video. And I will be putting out more videos, maybe not too often, maybe, I don't know. I might put out shorter videos and do little bits at a time. Right now, this is what I wanted to get done, and hopefully I can get the majority of this dirt figured out before she gets home. Because when she gets home, then the dogs go crazy. She wants food. Sometimes she'll come home, she's like, Mom, I'm starving. And sometimes I'll have dinner made when she gets home, and she's like, oh, I'm not hungry, dude. That was yesterday. I made chili. I got everything prepared. And I'm like, I made chili. We just gotta warm it up. She's like, ugh, no. I started my period. I don't want to eat. I'm like, okay. I had gotten her a brownie at work. She's like, oh, just eat the brownie for dinner. I'm like, okay. Honestly, I don't care. You don't want to eat? Don't eat. That's fine. I had a good bowl of chili myself. I really love eating chili. But what is your favorite, like, comfy food, I guess? Like, this time of year, I really enjoy different kind of soups and chili. I love making potato soup. I like making chicken noodle soup. I have my own recipe that I do. I make homemade. I do white chili, which if you never had white chili, you should look it up. I used to use a crock pot, but now I really just set it to simmer all day. As much as I can anyways, I guess. But I used to crock pot it for like 3 or 4 days, so I could get those juices and flavors all, united and married and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. It was so good. I don't even know where my crock pot is these days. It's probably in storage. Right now in my life, we live off-grid. My cooking stove is a Coleman camping stove, and I don't pay electricity. I have solar panels. I don't pay for water. I have 5-gallon jugs. We go get jugs of water, and we use them for everything that you would use your water for at all in your house. Bathing animals, bathing ourselves, cooking, everything. So, and I keep certain ones separate for bathing and dogs, and I keep the other ones separate for consumption, drinking. And then we just keep some general ones around for cooking. Let me see what I can do about this hillside. I don't like you. Is that right? Yeah. I feel like I'm about to hit that nest and I want to. Yeah, I was about to hit it. Oh my gosh. What an idiot. That would have been really bad. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Kind of like, see, start here, maybe, and shove this back a little bit. There we go. What, dude? Well, he's really opinionated. What's up, cheap dude? What's up, man? This looks so wonky. Oh, I do not care. It looks better than when it was flat. This is supposed to be a back one. Like that. Which means this is off, that is off, this is off, that is off, this is off, that is off, this, and this. I know, I've got this all goofy and weird looking, but guess what? I don't care. I don't care. I think this top layer could just go away. Yeah, it's gotta go. I'm probably gonna leave like most of these trees, but get rid of the soil. So that way I'm not getting beat up by bees. And my OCD, I don't have to have all the straight lines, but I like straight lines. Ish. See, I don't like this layer right here. I think it could go. Oh, there's the bus. Guys, really, thanks so much for hanging out. If you hung out, if you stuck around this long, thank you. And I'm sorry. I know this has been a really long video, but this is kind of like my first one that I'm actually going to try to upload. Again, my name is Mary, or Marky, whatever you'd like to call me. And I will be finishing this right here. She's bringing down the trash can. So I'm going to get over here. Oh, look at that. No, wait. Let's get back over here. Hold on. Get back down here. Oh, no. Send right here. Kaboom. Over and out.